It is a sad day when you have to bury your fallen comrades. What have we have come to? We needed a dino graveyard, and I feel like we made a really good one. What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things, playing some ARK Survival Evolved on the Pooping Evolved server. Hope you guys are having a good day. I am having a terrible day. It's a sad day, everybody. I logged on today, and I got a message right away. You can see it over here. Right there. Waldorf was killed by a Megalodon, and Statler was killed by a Megalodon. Both are super amazing Megalodons were killed by Megalodons inside of here. Since I tamed those guys and built this, I've never had Megalodons spawn inside of here. Something about the game I think when it updated, or I don't know, every time we do an update, we also do a dino wipe. And something about that, either the wipe or the update, I think it's the wipe probably, brought Megalodons back into here. And I don't know why Statler and Waldorf could not kill them, but they could not. They could not do it, and they died. And so it is a sad day. Hetfield died. Statler and Waldorf died. And I think it's a sign we need to make a dino graveyard. That's right, peeps. It's time to honor our fallen comrades. We have to build a dino graveyard. So let's head over here. Oh, thanks so much for liking all the videos, guys. I really do appreciate your support. Thanks so much. If you like this video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button, peeps. And if you haven't already and you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Sad day. Statler, Waldorf, and Hatfield. What the crap is happening with all of our dinos? So do we have any foundations? We have some wooden foundations. You know what? I'm going to use stone foundations. Nothing's too good for these guys. We're going to use some stone foundations. Do we have any other stuff and things? We're going to need some stone stuff and things. Let's take a look inside of here. What do we got? So we have a dinosaur gateway. We have some of these. We have some of these. We have some of those. We're going to need to get some more. Oh, and you know what else we're going to need to learn? We're going to need to learn the gravestones. And we have to make some of these cementing pasted stone. And it's a sad day, foul mouth. I know! I can't believe it either! I'm so sad. But as long as we honor our fallen comrades, we can move forward with taming new stuff and things. All right, so I'm going to get some materials created and crafted, and I will BRB's peeps. And we're back. I was looking for the perfect spot for our dino graveyard. And right outside the base is up in a thatterly direction. There's this little spot with like a natural wall around it here. And I thought this would be a really good spot for our dino graveyard. There's a little bit of a road almost that goes in. And so I already started off by building a little bit of a mausoleum. To start with, we're going to do the mausoleum. And this is what, just a kind of like a spot where we can stick some stuff and things. We'll put a gravestone in here. I kind of like how there's like grass growing through it. This grass is really like a huge pain in the butt for building, but that kind of is neat in this instance. So we could put a gravestone in here. We could put a sign out front and a door and all of that. But I wanted to start off over here. I think this tree needs to go, even though these like old little kind of like broke down trees look really, really cool. But that one's kind of in the way. So then like over here is where I thought we would start and kind of build the entryway here. So we would do something like maybe like this. I hope this is going to match. What is that noise? What are you doing here? Oh, level 15 Packy. You scared the crap holes out of me, buddy. All right, so we got like a little bit of a doorway right there, a little bit of an archway. So let's go ahead and grab some foundations here and see what's going on. And while we're working, I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on in real life. What? I just reloaded you, gun. Why do you hate me, gun? I don't think this will snap to this, so that kind of stinks. It would be better if it did. So we'll just have to like eyeball it to make it perfect. But so right now, I know I've been talking about the moving a lot. And I said the other day in one of the modded videos, I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, but the moving is getting like really stressful. I was like so not stressed for such a long time about this, and everything was going like really good, and I just wasn't really worried about anything. But then suddenly, like stuff and things have started happening. The moving company's kind of being a pain in the butt to us. They've kind of said that, and it's our fault a little bit. We signed a contract saying that they could take up to, and I didn't realize this, but that they could take up to 2 weeks to deliver our stuff. And let me see, does that match up pretty good? It's pretty good, but it's backwards. So, yeah, but they said they could take up to 2 weeks to move our stuff, and that's just crazy. Like, it's so crazy, especially considering the moving company like costs a lot of money. But at the end of the day, it is our fault for agreeing to that. And so we're gonna have to just deal with the fact that we might move down here, but move down there, and for 2 weeks not have anything, which is really crazy. So my computer equipment and stuff like that, we're gonna have to move in my car, which we kind of didn't have room for. So it's just becoming like a bit of a disaster. It's just, there's a little bit of extra stuff and things. Not moving 900 miles away to a new place and not having your stuff for a couple weeks is really kind of stressful. And then there's been some other stuff, some other personal stuff that's gone on. It's just kind of stressed. But at the same time, on the good side, we did sign our lease today. We signed our contracts today. You know what? We need to break this down a little bit. And I think we're going to move it out to the side. So we signed today and we bought our house, basically. Like, we still don't have, like, the keys. It's not official. So it's not, like, 100%, but it's 99.9% sure. So, yay, we bought a house, and it's all going to actually happen. You know, when you're buying a home, this is going to be all wacky because I'm placing them from different sides. But when you buy a home, you know, it's kind of crazy because nothing's really set in stone until... We're building out of stone, set in stone. But nothing's really set in stone until, like, it's set in stone, until the last day, until the papers are signed and everything is done. And so it's always, like, a little bit crazy. This has happened with our last house, too, where we were kind of like, you know, just kind of trying to make sure everything goes the right way. Oh, my gosh, is that on there? Can barely see what's going on here. I think we got this, and this is pretty straight, too. This is not bad at all. I like what I'm picking up what I'm putting down here. So, but yeah, it's all officially happening. So I'm trying to, like, focus on the fact that we're good to go and it's all official and all of that. Can we go at an angle right there? No, that's probably not going to work. You know what? We'll go up one more and then, oh, we have enough to build a little bit of these. We'll kind of go at an angle right here at the very end. Where's my angle? Like so. We can't build anymore, so that'll be good. We'll just leave it like that. But yeah, so a little bit stressful. It's just a little bit. And the thing that really stinks about it is that everything was so great and it wasn't stressful for like such a long time. And everything was so good. But just in the last couple of days, last day, in fact, suddenly stuff and things, oh, I don't have any water. Stuff and things have gotten stressful. So, but I'm going to, you know, what can you do, guys? You got to just do the best that you can. And we're doing a good job with this. I'm really just fingers crossed hoping that the movers like come through and it doesn't take 2 weeks. And so we'll see what happens. Because, well, the biggest reason, and it honestly isn't that big of a deal that it's going to take that much time, except for the fact that my parents are coming down to help us move. And they took time off specifically to do that. And, you know, the thing that really makes me the most kind of like irked about it is that at the end of the day, it's my fault. It's our fault for agreeing to that timeline, which we just shouldn't have done. Which is just, you know, it just is the way it is. And I think it's kind of normal. I think most moving companies probably do that. So at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, it just kind of stinks and no one's really to blame and there's nothing that can be done. So it's just what we have to deal with. And it's just the way that's going to be. But, you know, I know that you guys, you know what's going to happen with this too, is that the thing is, it's so crazy that this video is going to come out when we're already down there. And then I wish I had to have a chance to read your comments ahead of time, because I know that you guys are going to leave some really nice comments about like the situation. I'm sure that you will, because you guys are super nice. So, all right, can we set that there and then set walls up next to it too? Is that like so? Oh yeah, this is going to be good. So we'll go like, I want to put some of these pillars on the corners here, and I think that that will look really nice. We'll actually do a couple like so. And then over here, we'll do another one like so. Oh, I just went back for water and it rained. Gods of Ark, how you mock me. So I'm going to get a little bit more of the wall done here. And I have some plans. I want to try to make this as creepy as possible. So I have some plans as to how we're going to make it look a little bit more creepy. I'm going to get a little bit more stuff done, and then I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back. I think we've got basically the walls of the cemetery done. So you can see We've got a couple of different spots here for stuff and things. I think where all this grass is over on the right side, and then over there, we'll do like mausoleums. We'll do these little mausoleums wherever there's grass. Because you kind of can't put a gravestone in there because you won't be able to see it. So I put a little middle wall here. We've got to go ahead and get this lit up. So I built some of the auto torches, and we got to... Oh, can you not place them on these? That's so silly. So you can place them on the wall right here. I guess we'll just place these torches, standing torches right in front here. Like so. And then on the inside, we can go ahead and put some of these wall torches, which are pretty cool. Let's put them right at that level where the middle of the railing is, so we can light this place up at night and it'll look all spooky and creepy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong. Incorrect. So we'll go like that, and we'll just put some of these guys up on the sides here like so. And like a so. So I'm going to light up the rest of the area here. What I'm thinking about doing is taking these guys and kind of making little plot areas. I don't know. Let me see here. We could go like this. Maybe just one. And kind of like this. So there'll be little plots for different dinos. Like so. And then we could put a little gravestone in there. So that means we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dinos to kill, right? No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to kill any dinos. We're just going to go ahead and place these guys like so. And these will be our little plots for all of our guys. So now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, this is silly. What if a Quetzal dies? He's never going to be able to fit inside of this mausoleum. It's not realistic. Well, that's what the Big was saying anyway. He was reminding me about it. But you got to understand something, guys. This is not real life, okay? We can fit a Quetz. We have the magic of... What? Oh, terrible disaster. We have movie magic, okay? So it's not really a big deal. So just don't focus on the reality of the situation here. We just have to focus on that we're making something really cool. All right, so there we've got our little spots over here. You know, we could probably do some over here too. This isn't a bad spot. Oh, we're out of stone fence foundations. We'll have to build some more. So we could do some more plots right over here on this side up until where we get to the grass area there. But like I was saying, I think we need some more mausoleums. Maybe we could do a couple. Maybe we could do a small wall right here with a couple of different plots. And then we could do like some more mausoleums over in this area here. I'm thinking I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think this is turning out pretty good. I think especially at night, it's going to be really, really spooky, which I think will be really fun. Let's go ahead and add a couple more wall torches over here. And I think instead of having these standing torches, we'll do wall torches on these guys too. Oh, wait. Crap. Oh, we have to light each one? I thought they came automatically lit. That's really weird. They must have changed that in the mod. Because this we're using, even though that we're on the vanilla server, we are using the auto torch mod. So I guess I have to go around and light all these. I didn't even notice. So we'll do that. I'm going to do a little bit more building. But like I said, I think it's coming along quite nicely. Here we're back. And I've got a lot more stuff and things done. I started to do some of these little gated areas. They're almost like burial stalls. I don't know. And this is where we're going to put some gravestones. And then I got a bunch of the mausoleums built. So we're going to just put a bunch of them over here. And then each time like we have a new dino that passes away, we'll have a little spot for them. And then depending on, I don't know, how great they are, we'll either get a burial spot. This is for like Diddlos, Dodos. And then these are for like T-Rexes, stuff like that. We'll see if anybody ever dies. But so yeah, I built a bunch more of these guys. And then I started kind of like putting some benches around in the area. And, you know, one of the things that I always thought was weird, some of the graveyards that I've been to, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but some of the graveyards I've been to have like faucets. They have little water faucets around, and they're so that you can water the flowers, and so that the like grave keepers can water the flowers and stuff. So I put some reservoirs and some water taps. I put some over here, then over here. We had a little space over in this area, so I put some over there as well. So I started to was building. And I started to kind of like, I don't know. I was wondering about like trying to find some inspiration. So I Googled ARK graveyards. Bad idea. Because I saw one on the ARK community forums that was really impressive and looked really, really good. And so we're going to borrow some of the weird thing about it is that it looked a lot like what we had already. Whoa. We made a huge disaster. So some of the stuff that they had done was stuff that I had already kind of done too. And so I just want to make sure, like, I don't want to like copy anybody or have anybody have any ill will or anything like that. So I got to give credit where credit is due. So some of the ideas, like the windows on top here, I didn't think about that, and so I decided to do it from seeing this stuff on the ARK community forums. So yeah, and I think it was ARK Fam, or no, wait, no, that's not it. ARK Dams, Family ARK Dams, or something like that was the name of it. So let's go ahead, and what we're gonna do is complete one of these kind of, sort of, because we don't have all the stuff we need in order to do it yet. We're gonna put like some of those guys up there. I have ceilings, right? There's some more benches I made, blah blah blah. We'll grab these ceilings, and then we'll put this up here, like so. I need to build some, I think we're going to do wooden ceilings right here, so that we can have a wooden ceiling on this bigger building. And we're going to use this as like a storage facility for stuff. But inside of here, what we're going to actually do is, instead of putting a gravestone, I'm going to put a little storage chest. One of the small storage chests. And then we're going to put, I think, one of the wall signs out here. So you can see, I thought I had some of the wall signs built. Yeah, I have some right here. Let's just go ahead and check and see here. That's going to place. So we'll put a wall sign like right here. And then we'll be able to change the wall text. Wait, what? Set sign text. So we'll be able to put like RIP unknown dino. So there we'll have like the little text showing who it is that was buried in what spots. And I think that would be cool too. So that's what we got to do over there. So it's coming along quite nicely. It's actually, I didn't expect to make like something quite so big. And then just recently, like I did with the base up there, I'm starting to get just like, oh, you're in the wrong spot, buddy. Oh, you need to get out of here. Are you visiting friends? None of your dodo friends are buried here yet. Don't lie to me. Oh, he takes a punch like a champ. Oh, he's not even afraid. Man, you deserve to hang out right over here, man, if that's how you're going to be. So just like when we were building in the base over there, I just kind of got the inspiration to do something kind of cool and spend a little bit of extra time on it. So we have a lot more to do now because of kind of like some design changes. We have a lot of these reinforced windows to build. I have a lot of resources to go out and gather. And I just didn't expect it to get quite this big. But it is getting a lot big. That's what she said. So it's getting a lot bigger. We're getting a lot more done over here. And I'm super excited about how it's going to turn out. I think it's going to be really creepy and fun and cool at the end. Oh, the lightning is great. It's adding to the ambiance of the area. So the creepy storm is coming. So I'm going to go ahead and start to get a little bit more done. I don't know, we might get everything else done, and then I'll come back and maybe we'll bury our little guys, the last of our guys. We got to bury Statler, Waldorf, and Hetfield. Oh yeah, we got to make some changes over here to this too. So I'm loving how this is turning out. I will continue to do stuff and things, and then I will BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and I'm so excited, peeps. I hadn't checked. I've been building stuff and things because a lot of the stuff that we're doing over there for that, the graveyard got out of control. It was taking a long time. I was just gathering up resources and building for a while, and I hadn't checked any of these guys for eggs. And look at all these eggs that we got. This is unbelievable. I'm so glad we set up this kibble farm. This is exactly what we need. We need to be able to get a lot of eggs and then kind of move on to the next dino. So because we were out here building for so long and hadn't really checked, the egg sitch is like baller. Check it out, guys. What do we got over here? Oh, man. Look at all the parasaur eggs. All right, we got to grab all these too. Holy moly. And then I grabbed one T-Rex egg. Let's check the stegos. Something attacked the stegos, so they moved. Well, it looks like we only got 2 of those guys. And then I'm getting a little heavy. Let me go ahead and put these away. And we got to go up and check the RGs too. Because the last piece of business I've got to do is I need to start working on more gravestones. And those are kind of expensive. A little cementing paste. Oh, whoa. Oh, no. What the crap? Did we lose RGs? Are they over there? I think some mega... Oh, man, I thought I had guys on passive. Beak hole's on top of the base somehow. I thought I had guys on passive. I guess that was not the case. Oh, can I see you, buddy? Hold on. Let me see if we can get back here to get this guy. I can't believe this happened. Okay, come here. All right, let's just land these guys. I'll organize them later. Get down here. Do we have guys on the other side, too? This is a huge disaster, peeps. Peanut holes out of here too. Why did they all move around so much? That's crazy, man. And Midas is on follow to Tiny? Was there like a rollback or something? I don't think there was. Maybe last night? I don't know. He shouldn't have been on follow to me. And then these guys should have all been on passive anyway. I wonder what got... oh, we took a little bit extra damage there, man. That is not good. I wonder what could have got into the base that would have caused so much havoc. I don't really know. And I thought I had all these guys on passive as well. Let me just make sure. We got to whistle passive. All of our stegos are out of order and out of alignment. And I only have, I think, one stego saddle for those guys. I'm glad these guys didn't have a problem. Let's go ahead and whistle passive over here. Do we have Unisom the tongue? No, these are just the regular guys. I was just also... oh, there's foul play. We have... oh, yeah, foul play and foul mouth are right down here. So stupid pigeon didn't move. Something really crazy must have happened around here. All I saw when I came into the base was there were Titan and Monirna in the area. So that is not good. Look, this guy didn't move anywhere. We've got to make sure these guys are on passive. There should only be probably these land-based dinos that are on neutral in case something gets in. Are you on neutral now? All right, yeah. That was no bueno, peeps. That was no bueno at all. I'm glad that we didn't lose anybody. Because that could have been that could have been what happened. I don't think we lost anybody. Oh my gosh. All right, so I have a bunch of stuff, building materials that I've got on here I've got to put away. I'm going to craft up a bunch of gravestones so we can finish up. And I think I'm going to bring you guys over at night to show you the finished graveyard, peeps. And I will BRBs. And we're back. Spent some time organizing all the dinos. I found out actually it wasn't that they were anything attacked. It was that I had left some of them on aggressive and then some of them were on neutral because I had them on aggressive when we were leveling them. And then Ty, one of the other server members, flew over and they attacked him. But unfortunately, they didn't kill him. So I think maybe we still need a little bit of work there. But anyway, I wanted to bring you guys over to show you the cemetery at night. I think it's turned out really cool. It was a way bigger project than I thought. It almost looks like a little bit of a village here. But check it out, guys. So we're going to head down inside of here. We have to go ahead and start to fill out our gravestones here. Rip Statler. And this one is for Waldorf. And then we're going to use a mausoleum for Hetfield. This mausoleum right here. So we're going to set this sign text right here. And rip Hetfield. It is a sad day when you have to bury your fallen comrades. But is what we have come to. We needed a dino graveyard. And I feel like we made a really good one. I had a really good time hanging out today. I was a little bit stressed out, but I think making a video and hanging out with you guys made it all better. So thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. I hope you like the Dino Graveyard. Make sure if you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and show your support, peeps. Feel free to share and favorite the videos you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.